this is the 2004 Durango Unlimited. I got the 5.7 liter, and I just thought I better do a review on it. It's got aftermarket wheels. That's my spare tire. Although they do come with pretty good spare tires. It's not one of those really bad spare tires that can only go 50 miles. It's a pretty good paint job overall, although it does start to rust a little bit during taillight. But that's actually on me because I backed into somebody. Yeah, so I am gonna redo all this paint eventually. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up real quick. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood. Quick. And I turn on all the lights too. Alright. So you can see everything I got going on. This wire here and through into there is actually from for my light bar that I put on there. Back down. Sorry about that. And then, yeah, this is the Durango. So, kind of walking around on the side. It does have a third brake light, but I never got around to changing it. It's got a license plate light, and well, you can see the limited. Now, when I bought it from the dealership, it wasn't in perfect condition because the tires were bald. They had a bad alternator, bad battery, and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn these off. And then I'll show you in the interior. Alright, so I have a really good interior. That's actually just stuff I keep around. It's getting colder out here, and we're starting to come on to winter, and you never know. Yeah, it's got third row seat. Some of the Durango models have it, some of them don't. This one, as you can tell, does. And it has a little trunk area. Sorry, I didn't want to put those blankets in the grass because we got all kinds of ants out here. So this is a little trunk. I just keep things like a shovel, inflatable pillow, and jumper cables in here, and whatever else is in there. So, it's not really much of anything. you can, yeah, actually get a really good amount of storage with it. Because first off, you got right on the roof, and the center console folds up. But because I have the camera in my hand, I won't be setting it down. So you can just fold these down. And I don't really normally have the third row seat up. I just tied it up just for this video, but I like to have extra space back here. And then you come on to this other side. Fold this seat down and do this. And then you got a really good amount of storage, actually. Only thing I don't like is that it has an incline. I'd prefer it to be perfectly flat, but it still gives you a really good amount of space. So I'm just going to set this back up the way I had it. And even back there, you get a good amount of foot room, and in here I get pretty good foot and leg room. There, climate controls here. Had it set on my heater because the past couple days it's been like 30, and now it's like 60. The seats are pretty comfortable, actually. The driver's seat is pretty uncomfortable because it's been worn down. This store has been well, it's seen better days. You can tell the previous owners had children. But I gotta say, for someone who has kids, I say they took pretty good care of their vehicle. So I set this back here. And snow shovel, because you never know, especially in this state. And I used to have my jack and everything in the back trunk, but I just decided to move it where the factory usually has it, and usually under these seats. It's normally under that seat, but whenever I have passengers or whatever, they normally get in on that side, which makes sense. So I just decided it'd be easier to put it on this side. Alright, and let's go into the front. Oh, and I might have noticed that these doors, the back doors, open up 90 degrees, which is great, because my family does like to move a lot, and so it comes in really handy. So I got it sunroof. Some models have them, some don't, from what I understand. And so yeah, that's auto. And what I did not know a little bit later was you can open it up like that, and it still gives you this thing back. Sometime last year I test drove a 2005 Durango, and it had a DVD player back here. There's a fly in here. Alright. It's got pretty good seats. What's nice about it is for long road trips you have this little lumbar thing. But as you push this after a while, and then it will give you back support, which is really nice, especially because I have traveled a lot this past summer. You probably could have figured it out by the map. And the tire pressure light, it's been on for a while. Can figure it out. Got your climate controls, heated front seats, traction control. You got 4 lock, 4 low. I just had to get out of the gear. Has pretty good radio. Catch me around here, the Infinity sound systems are really good. It came stock with the Durango, and I just absolutely love it. Here you got US. You got, and that's actually how much I can drive on what I have for gas right now. He's got a couple other things. I never really took the time to figure out what they were. That's the gas mileage I get, and there's the temperature and the compass, which comes in handy because I do off-roading a lot in this thing. You can probably figure out this. I never really calibrated this compass, so it comes in pretty handy. So yeah, I just want to show you. I just wanted to show you the Durango and just do a little review on it in case you were thinking of buying one or getting a new vehicle and don't know what to get. I would recommend it as a family car. Like I said, the gas mileage isn't amazing, but still pretty decent for as big as engine. So yeah, like especially if you live up in the north, like I do, Wyoming, kind of that area where you get a bunch of snow, and we don't get snow plows, especially out here, and even in the city we don't get snow plows. So something like this makes it really useful. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you.